Are you in Australia and thinking about buying Bitcoin for the first time? Maybe you've heard all the hype, but you're not sure how to actually get started safely. Well, in this video, I'll walk you through a complete beginner's step-by-step guide on how to easily buy Bitcoin in Australia. We'll cover everything you need to know from creating your account and depositing money to purchasing Bitcoin and storing it securely once you own it. Let's get straight into it. First things first, what is Bitcoin? Bitcoin is the world's very first cryptocurrency created in 2009 by an anonymous person or group using the name Satoshi Nakamoto. Unlike traditional money, Bitcoin is completely decentralized, which means no bank, no government, and no single company controls it. Instead, it runs on a technology called blockchain, which is basically a public digital ledger that anyone can view but no one can tamper with. But why do people care about Bitcoin? Well, one big reason is scarcity. There will only ever be 21 million Bitcoins in existence, ever. That fixed supply makes it resistant to inflation, unlike the dollar or other currencies that governments can keep printing. That's why Bitcoin is often called digital gold. Just like gold is limited and valuable, Bitcoin is limited and valuable in the digital world. Many investors see it not just as a way to make money, but also as a store of value. Something you can hold for the long term as protection against inflation and economic uncertainty. Now, a quick reality check. Bitcoin can be volatile, though not as extreme as it once was. The price can still move up and down quickly, so you should never invest money you can't afford to lose. Despite this volatility, many Australian investors are starting to view Bitcoin as a valuable component of a diversified investment strategy over the long term, alongside other asset classes like stocks and real estate. So how exactly do you buy Bitcoin in Australia? Let me walk you through these 6 simple steps for beginners. Step 1. Choose a cryptocurrency platform. There are many crypto platforms available to Australian investors, but if you're a beginner, I recommend using an Australian platform. For this demonstration, we'll use the appropriately named bitcoin.com.au platform to buy Bitcoin. This crypto exchange is Australian owned, AUSTRAC registered, and specifically designed for beginners. That means it's regulated under Australian law, which is important when dealing with your money. They are the premier partners of the Sydney Swans, whom they've been sponsoring since 2023, so you may have already seen their logo on TV during AFL matches. Step 2. Create your account. Now this video is not sponsored by bitcoin.com.au, but I have reached out to them to secure a better sign-up bonus for you than their standard offer. And they have generously agreed to give you $30 worth of free Bitcoin just for signing up. No deposit required, which is a really sweet deal. To get started, click the special link in the description, which will take you to the sign-up page. The referral code should already be entered for you. Be sure to check that the code is there, otherwise you won't receive your bonus. You'll then need to provide a username that you'll use for every login to make it something short and easy to remember. You'll also need to provide your email address and a strong password. Then you can read through the terms and conditions and check the box to agree. Next, click create your account. Then follow the instructions on screen. You'll probably need to verify your email through a verification link and provide some personal details to confirm your identity. The good news is the verification is usually instant and all this should only take a few minutes. Once your account is approved, you'll receive your $30 worth of free Bitcoin. So technically, you can stop watching this video now since you've already got some Bitcoin. But if you want to purchase more Bitcoin than the $30 bonus, let's continue to step 3, which is depositing funds into your account. After your account is ready to use, you'll need to deposit some Australian dollars to buy Bitcoin. First, if you haven't done so already, download the app on your smartphone. Go to the App Store, search for bitcoin.com.au, there it is, and install it. Once installed, open the app. Please note, there's also a desktop browser version available if you prefer using a computer, but for this demonstration, we'll use the smartphone app. After opening the app, click the wallet tab on the bottom here. As you can see, this is where all your money and cryptocurrency will be stored. I already have some Australian dollars in my account and a small amount of Bitcoin. To deposit money into your account, let's click the quick deposit box here. So the platform offers several deposit options. First, you have Pay ID, which is instant and free for deposits over $100. This is the most popular method and the one I personally use. I would recommend this option for most people. Next, you have EFT bank transfer, which is also free for deposits over $100, but it may take 1 to 2 business days for the funds to clear. Then you have PayPal, which is apparently instant and free, although I personally haven't tested this method yet. And finally, you can also use a credit or debit card. It's instant with no fees for Australian cards, but international cards incur a 3.5% fee. However, I generally don't recommend using cards for various reasons. But anyway, go ahead and transfer however much money you wish to invest. And once the funds come through, it's time for step 4, buy Bitcoin. Now comes the exciting part, buying your first Bitcoin or any other cryptocurrency you fancy from the available list. Let's open the app once again. Select the buy sell tab at the bottom of the screen. Enter the amount in AUD you want to invest. Let's say you want to invest $100. Cool, let's enter 100. From the drop down menu, select which cryptocurrency you want to purchase. You can scroll down to see all the available options. While there are several other popular choices, including Ethereum and Solana, we'll select Bitcoin for this demonstration. The platform will automatically calculate how much Bitcoin you'll receive after their 1% fee. For context, if Bitcoin's price is $100,000 per coin, Your $100 will get you 0.001 Bitcoin. Don't worry, you don't need to buy a whole coin. Bitcoin is divisible up to 8 decimal places, so beginners can start small. It's kind of like a fractional share. But in our real life example, you'll receive approximately 0.00056 Bitcoin. If you're happy with the amount, click Buy Bitcoin. A review page will then appear showing you the total cost, the fee, and the exact amount of Bitcoin you'll receive. If everything looks good, then click Place Order. The order should go through instantly. And there you go. Order status field means your purchase is complete. And that's it. Congratulations on buying your first Bitcoin. Step 5. Store your Bitcoin. After your purchase, your Bitcoin will appear in your wallet in the app. As you can see, my Bitcoin balance increased from 0.0002, which I had before, to approximately 0.0008 Bitcoin. And $100 was deducted from my AUD balance. Please note, this is a custodial wallet, meaning the platform holds your Bitcoin for you. It's relatively secure, and if you only have a small amount of crypto, it's generally fine to leave it on the platform. However, there's a golden rule in crypto. Know your keys, know your coins. This means if you want maximum control and security, you should transfer your Bitcoin or other cryptocurrency to your own wallet where you control the private keys. So you have two main options. 1. Mobile wallet apps like Trust Wallet, Phantom, or Exodus. These are known as hot wallets. These are considered safer than leaving your crypto on a platform since you control your private keys. However, there's still some risk of being hacked since they're connected to the internet. And your second option is hard wallets, also known as cold wallets like Ledger or Trezor, which are popular brands in the crypto community. These devices store your Bitcoin or other cryptocurrency completely offline while giving you full control of your private keys. They offer superior security since hackers will need to physically steal your device to access your crypto. The trade-off is that they are a bit expensive and accessing your own crypto requires a few extra steps. However, it is well worth it if you hold a lot of crypto. I recommend doing your own research on hot and cold wallets to find the option that best suits your needs. Step 6. Selling Bitcoin. I've included this step for when you're ready to sell your Bitcoin or crypto in the future. The selling process is just as straightforward as buying. Simply go back to the Buy Sell tab, select Sell at the top, and enter the amount of Bitcoin or cryptocurrency you wish to sell. For example, I can actually click Max and it will automatically include all Bitcoin I have in my wallet ready to be sold. The app will display how much AUD you'll receive after the same 1% fee is deducted. Once you're happy with the amount, click Sell Bitcoin, and it'll bring you to this final review page where you can see the fee and how much you'll get for your Bitcoin. If everything looks good, click Place Order. The order should go through instantly and your funds will appear in your wallet as AUD. You can then withdraw this money directly to your nominated bank account. That's it. Easy peasy. I'll now go through some essential tips for beginners before you dive in. 1. Start small. Don't feel pressured to invest thousands. Even $20 to $50 is enough to learn how the process works. Start small and learn along the way. 2. Dollar cost average. If you believe in Bitcoin's long-term potential and want to see how it performs over the coming years and decades, consider dollar cost averaging. This means instead of trying to time the market, invest a fixed amount regularly, such as $50 every week. This strategy smooths out price volatility over time and gives you the average market return. It's also less emotional and stressful for you as a beginner. 3. Secure your account. Always enable two-factor authentication to protect your account from hackers when using bitcoin.com.au or any other platform. I recommend reading through the security page on their website to better understand all the security features and learn how you can do your part to protect your own crypto. 4. Understand tax. In Australia, Bitcoin is treated as an asset. When you sell, the profit is subject to capital gains tax. Make sure you keep records of all your transactions and remember to declare any gains at tax time. And also please note, if you hold Bitcoin or any other assets for longer than 12 months, you'll receive a 50% capital gains discount. And 5. Long-term mindset. Bitcoin is highly volatile in the short term. Many Australians hold it for years as part of a long-term portfolio. As a beginner, adopt this mindset and try to avoid short-term trading. I know it's tempting to listen to all the crypto gurus out there showing you their lines and graphs and telling you the best times to buy and sell, but please remember, at the end of the day, you're a beginner competing against professionals and institutions who know all the tricks in the book. It won't be a fair fight and you'll likely get wrecked. So please, as a beginner, have a long-term mindset. And quick disclaimer, this video is for educational purposes only and should not be considered financial advice. Bitcoin and cryptocurrency remain highly volatile assets. Remember that all investing carries risk and past performances does not guarantee future results. Always conduct your own research before investing. And if you'd like financial advice, please go speak to a professional. By the way, if you're enjoying this video and made it this far, comment the words free Bitcoin down below so I know who you are. And if you're new around here, what are you waiting for, mate? Hit that subscribe button and join this awesome community of like-minded people. Also, please consider signing up for my free newsletter, Aussie Money Club, where once a week I'll send you some money tips, major news in the market, only cool live updates from me. And if you want to learn how to invest in other asset classes like stocks in Australia, check out this video on screen where I'll show you a beginner's guide on how to start investing in Australia. And as always, thank you for watching, I appreciate you, and I'll see you in the next video.